Hi, welcome back to Marriage Investors. We've been away from you for several weeks now, and we're back on. And we're just going to kind of shift things a little bit. This week, we're going to start talking more about everyday topics. So, one of the everyday topics we want to kind of discuss this morning, and this is sale. And,
Val.
okay, and welcome to Marriage Investors. Here at Marriage Investors, what we're all about is the investing in your relationships to stay connected. So, that day and day grind of life can really get in the way, like paying bills, the kids, all of the daily things tasks that we get involved with. So, here we want to get into that grind with you and you can just kind of go along and talk about some just everyday things that comes up in your marriage that prevents you from staying connected. Our whole objective here is for you to, in the long term, don't drift. Because so many couples get married, and over the years they just kind of drift. So we just want to focus on that area. So, Val, our question today is why we don't listen to each other as marriage couples. What do you think? What's your input on that?
Yes, it's a lot of reasons. It's a lot of reasons. But I was thinking about what helped me. Maybe not necessarily not listening, but really hearing, but not hearing the spouse's heart and why they're giving instruction or really trying to help you. And I think it all boils down to is understanding your spouse intentions. I think once you come to a place of understanding your spouse intentions, you will have a tendency to receive from your spouse or from your husband. I'm saying for myself, you'll receive. And I have found that times even, in my own self for is not listening, it causes you to not grow. And in the marriage or day to day, you have to apply certain things or listen to each other. And I guess what's be one is to just understand that spouse's heart and intentions.
Yeah, understanding that heart. Because I always, I guess, instill into Toval, as we were going to work and all that. Hey, I'm looking out for us, and that's kind of my thing. I love you, and I want the best for us. So I think if, like you said, Valerie, understanding that heart, understanding that I'm not your enemy, I'm not trying to hurt you, I'm not trying to do anything to you, and just having that right mindset. Don't you think about your spouse? Just we have a tendency a lot in our relationship when we're close to that person to, and I think that's where the misunderstanding comes in, where we don't understand the person is we assume and we make misjudgment about that person. But like you said, understanding the heart. That's first and utmost that we're looking out for each other, don't you think?
Yeah, that's very important. It's we can go on and on. And another one could be, I know for as myself, it could be where we all have strong opinions. Uh, you have strong opinions, I have strong opinions, and sometimes those opinions could be more like a stubbornness, where you not gonna bend, and then you trying to give instruction, you're not gonna bend, and a lot of times if you're somebody not coming to a place of just settling and just listening to each other and moving forward, it's going to be some friction going on continuously until if you don't see that heart and you're trying to have your own way because of your strong personality, it can cause some growth issues to stumble.
So I keep hearing you say listening. So that's one thing we can focus on and one takeaway. one basic skill is that active listening, paying attention to your spouse, looking into their eyes, and just kind of trying to, see exactly what they're saying to you.
That's right. I guess you can say listening with your heart. That you have to listen with your heart and not necessarily your emotions and your whatever and your thinking imaginations sometimes where you think they're out to get you or they just don't value you, and sometimes you might say, oh, okay, but you really have to hear their heart. I think that's very important, to hear the heart. And so in hearing the heart, you're going to have to ask questions and really basically have to settle down and understand why the spouse is making that suggestion to. But if you have, sometime it might be where the spouse have, where you might have given people reason to not listen. So that's a different story. But if you're in a relationship where you both is looking going forward, you both wants to take care of each other and want to see each other growth, that's listening from your heart. You shouldn't have as many imaginations flowing. But if you do, you need to discuss it, and so you can get on that one accord and find out how can we help each other in that area. But listening from the heart.
Okay. So that's one thing that we can do is listen from the heart message this morning. So, Val, can you think of another reason why we don't listen to our spouse and don't, we think we're right about everything? Is that an issue or what?
Yeah, like I said before, in listening to your spouse for is realizing that you both need each other to come together in some type of agreement. And if you are not flowing in that reason, it can cause you not to go forward in a decision or, like I said, in a personal growth. So it's very important.
Yeah. We should, I think we should try to grow. And it's like you said, it's all about the growth, right?
Yes, it is. It's all about the growth.
Okay.
So I think we need to continue this subject, and I'd like to piggyback maybe tomorrow or just our next episode, because there's a little bit more to this in listening from the heart. It's a lot to that. So in our next episode, I'd like for us to talk more about maybe stubbornness, So, because right now, I have to go.
Okay. We'll see you on our next episode. But in my show notes, I will have where you can get a free guide if you sign up. You can get a free guide to kind of help you with this day-to-day intentionality of staying connected. And that's what we are here at Marriage Investors, to talk about that day-to-day thing, that day-to-day conversations that you can have, prioritizing your relationship. Your relationship is important, and consistently doing certain things over time makes the difference, and you staying connected. So our whole goal is to keep you connected, to not drift apart in your marriage. And we're looking for those couples who are willing to make the investment into their relationship, spend the time and the effort to see their relationship grow. So just like a financial advisor, make daily deposits, daily investments. We just want you to do that in your marriage relationship. That's why we call it Marriage Investors. So until next time, we will say God bless and stay connected. See you soon.